a little leeway, sowing seeds of inspiration, one idea at a time. There is a thing I would love to ask you to try to be aware of. That's it, just aware of. You don't have to change a thing. But when you step into awareness, you open up a wider world, a bigger lens, a different view. And I know that it's something that I have tried to be more aware of in my life, and that is the rush to judgment. When somebody does something that I don't like, or that I think is weird, or I think is quote unquote wrong, or anything like that, there is this sudden rush to judgment within me. And more, what I'm trying to turn that rush to judgment, that immediate rise of angst, anger, tension, concern, fear, worry, whatever it is, whatever that judgment brings, is to ask myself, what am I seeing here that is a problem for me? Not a problem for someone else. I don't need to change anyone else, but how and why am I affected by that? Right? Like, why all of a sudden is this person's difficulty or struggle or pain challenging for me? And how can I use that challenge and turn it toward myself and rush to my own introspection and rush to my own inquiry and rush to my own healing? How can I sit down and ponder and contemplate what about that was challenging for me? What in me responds to that? And I don't need to put that on someone else. I don't need to try to change someone else. They're in their process. They're having their experience, and I'm having mine. And if I'm not enjoying the experience that I'm having, and I have to say, the rush to judgment is not enjoyable, because immediately there's an agitation. There is a rigidness. So maybe step into the awareness of how the rush to judgment feels in your own body, where you get shut down. And then maybe ask yourself, and what is underneath that? What in my experience or in my feeling, what is my fear? What am I so concerned about? And that I am putting it on someone else. That I suddenly feel like, oh, I have to protect everyone else from this person. When really what you need to do is consider, how do I protect myself from me? Or said differently, how do I look inward and understand myself better so that I can release and surrender that feeling, that sensation, that agitation? What is it really saying to me in my heart, in my thoughts, in my mind, in my body? How could I shift my perspective on my own judgment, which is my own, because not everybody feels the same way? And how could I turn that around to make myself freer? Rush to that.